Oh snap, UFC strips Jon Jones of the title. It's going to be a title fight at UFC 187 versus Daniel Cormier versus Anthony Rumble Johnson because of what Jon Jones did in a hit and run accident and broke a lady's arm. So it is true, guys, that Jon Jones is stripped of the UFC. And what Jon Jones tweeted out is, I got a lot of soul searching to do to get my career back in line where I want it to be. And personally, for what Jon Jones has accomplished as an MMA fighter, does not necessarily give him the right to go out there and do what he's done and run somebody over in a hit and run accident. That to me is a pathetic individual that will run somebody over and leave the scene of an accident. They said there was pipes in his car with weed, and they said an undercover cop actually seen Jon Jones going back to the car to get money, and they did find a weed pipe with weed in there. And I'm not saying he did it just because he was on weed, but me personally, I lost all respect for Mr. Jon Jones when he comes out of the woodworks, and first he's on cocaine, the next one he's over there running somebody over accidentally. And with that being said, you're going to have Daniel Cormier, which is a badass son bitch, versus the knockout artist Anthony Rumble Johnson at UFC 187. That fight would be badass. I wanted to see Jon Jones get knocked out. I wanted to see that fight. But Anthony Rumble Johnson deserves the title, and so does Daniel Cormier. Deserves to come back and get in the fight game and get another shot at the title. Will this be Daniel Cormier's shot and time to win the title? I don't know, but there's no denying that Jon Jones is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC. But what he did is unmarkable, disgusting. So with that being said, if you're new to this channel, remember to rate, even if you hate, comment. And I'm going to break it down like this. We know what Daniel Cormier is capable of doing. He's capable of taking you down, wrestling you out, and completely annihilating you. He's won every UFC lightweight fight until he got up to Jon Jones. So he is a guy to be reckoned with. He has very good wrestling, and he can control you. He's an Olympic wrestler. Look what he did to Dan Henderson. Threw Dan Henderson around like he's a piece of garbage. And we know what Anthony's capable of doing. Ever since he came in the UFC, he's boxed people up, knocked people out, knocked out Alex Gustafsson, knocked out Nogueira, and beat up Phil Davis. So the dude is unquestionable, the number one contender, probably the best pound-for-pound fighter right now in the UFC. Very dominant, just destroying fighters. But those are my two breakdowns. One's a tremendously good wrestler with decent striking, and he trains with Cain Velasquez. And then you got Rashad Evans, who's training with Anthony Rumble Johnson. So this is going to be a hell of a good fight. I think both fighters are great. I think Anthony can knock out Daniel Cormier, but Daniel Cormier has wrestling that can take him out of his game. But will this fight end quick and violently? I think it's going to be one of those fights that ends violently with a brutal knockout. So I'm Trevor. As always, if you're new to this channel, remember to rate, hate, comment, and subscribe. Links in the description box for the full article. But Jon Jones is stripped of the title, and they're not messing around. They're like, nah, we ain't going to see what happens, Jon. You're not the champion anymore. And with that being said, will Jon ever fight in the UFC again? That's possible. He'll never fight in the UFC again just because of this devastating accident. I don't even know what's up. That dude's just crazy. He's a 27, 28-year-old dude who has a lot of money, and he's effing up his career just by doing drugs and doing weird shit. He's hanging out with the wrong people is probably what he's doing.